I want to give you some history on these champs. You see right there on the porch by that pole, there's a bucket sitting right there on the corner. Her mother had come out there one day, Florence. We used to be good friends till she lied and had me to write a check and told me the next morning Brenda was going to come and get me and I could take them to the bank, wrote it to the rental place for her wash machine and dryer, talking about they were going to come and take it. And she had it too long for them to take it. And I told her, she knew I had a checking account, and I told her that I didn't have enough money in the bank to cover the check. And she lied her ass off and told me to go ahead and write the check. The next morning, them niggas didn't call, didn't come. I was so upset that I was driving my Jeep. I went to the bank, hit the damn curb, flat my tire. But I paid a boy to take me to Consolidated Bank, and the rent-to-own place was across the yard from the Consolidated Bank on Brook Hill, Azalea. Her mama fell and hit that damn pole on that screen porch and knocked herself stupid. And Butch and I was standing right there, and I said, Butch, let's go and help Aunt Florence. That's what I used to call her as. I said, let's go help Aunt Florence. Butch looked at me, he said, I ain't helping nothing. And that was her ex-husband. She was married to that nigga about a total of 3 months. I was the one that even went around there and moved her and all her furniture and stuff back home. I didn't charge her a damn cent. And they had this elderly lady living with them, renting her a room. And the old lady asked them if she could have her boyfriend to come and spend the night sometime, which I didn't see nothing wrong with that, because they had niggas staying over there left and right. Her mama never did, but Brenda did. And since her daddy died, they have been off the chain. And they told the old lady, no, she couldn't have nobody coming and visiting and staying. And the old lady set the damn house on fire. She set the bathroom on fire. And the little boy Scott ran to me because they knew I had a fire extinguisher, and I knocked the fire down in the house. You can check all of these records out at City Hall. She told the old lady no. The old lady got so angry because they know how many niggas she had had with her, until they probably had the old lady, they had her taken out the home and probably institutionalized. But it wasn't the old lady's fault, because she wanted a companion. They didn't want her to have a companion, but she had niggas running in like it was a damn brothel, living there hoeing, and had the old guy from Norfolk, the bus driver. She done had many a nigga staying there with her. And that's how children came out. I told her, I said, you gonna have some dysfunctional ass children, Brenda. She said, no, I'm not. And my word came true. So I want to know why social services have not come and taken her children out of the house. I want to know after James' children were victimized and she was babysitting. That's right, for people that had Brenda as a babysitter and James was there and Brenda was not always there. Are those children okay? Did he sexually molest those children that she was babysitting for? This is a terrible, terrible thing. So I want the world to know Brenda Champ Bagby and her history, and there you have it. I used to take food out of my kitchen, out of my cabinets, and carry to their ass. I used to carry their R-cap to get food for and everything, to help them out. Niggas is nasty. She changed up when Sharon Smoot moved back there. But that's all right. I serve a good God. Now, why would she call the police, waste taxpayers' money, have 4 police officers and a paddy wagon to come around here like they was going to lock me up because I was weed eating in my yard before it got hot? And it's a Mother's Day weekend. She need to be charged because somebody else needed those police officers somewhere else in Highland Park, and she done sent them on a bum rap. Like I told the police officer, if I want to bring a jackhammer out here, I can. If I want to turn my music up on 10, I can. James that's in jail now for child molestation. Every morning he would get out there with his bottle, turn his music up, call himself the neighborhood DJ. Music be on 12 if that was possible. I never called the police. I never said anything. I come out one time working on my house, and they gonna call the police because the guy's helping me paint on my house, and I had my music on 4, light 98. So that's how nasty these niggas are, but I know what go around, come around. Now, back to Maurice Foster with that house with that wooden, what you call it? The zigzag wood, I think of the name. Now, she and I used to be good friends. We used to go over James Brown's house and play cards, have a good time. She was raising her grandson, and the mama was who God knows where. She was so broke, I used to go to Murray's Steakhouse and buy food where you buy one and get one free, and I used to feed her sorry ass and that damn boy. And I had a car in my yard, my station wagon, that I had just had a new transmission put in there. And when the boys shot this corner up, shooting at them, the house was laced with bullets. Why didn't they take his daughter from them? Why didn't social services intervene? They shot that house up so bad by Maurice being a painter and things. She patched them holes up and put them wrought iron doors on there like nothing had ever happened. Nobody went to jail. Mr. P.B. Thomas and I came outside. We called each other on the phone, and it was 100 rounds out there. There she is. She's a dirty old dope user. And she been renting forever. The man won't even put her out. He feels sorry for her. Tell me she ain't got no money to go nowhere else. Who gives a damn when all the niggas do is destroy the community? Her grandson stood on the porch a minute day and shot up the neighborhood like he was Al Capone, living across from the Browley boys. I guess he thought he was as bad as they were. But none of them ever got arrested. None of them ever went to jail. So that is just pitiful. And they trying to lock me up. I'm as fresh as a newborn baby. And look at this field over here on the side of the fence. Now, she would rather have the field that look like this than a man let us put a garden in there and a playground for the children. That's what all this started about. She gonna tell me what I can't do, and she don't own nothing. That house belongs to Bernice Turner, the flower lady, the one that have lost her mind. And Ralph, I wish you a speedy recovery. I heard you fell at Burger King and is paralyzed. I wish you a speedy recovery. I don't know how you ended up with a sister like that, honey, but good luck in the future. Some people love you. You tried. And she is a lawyer. And I asked her, was she gonna sue Burger King? She said, no, he getting disability. I was through. He done got up on a ladder changing the signs at Burger King and fell and fucked himself up for life. And she told me he getting disability. She's a loser. She always have been. I got pictures of her property too.